We talk a lot about protecting our children, but there's a whole group often left out of the conversation. Boys. Millions of boys around the world face horrific abuse, often hidden in plain sight. It's a global crisis, from forced labor to sexual exploitation, and it's happening everywhere. It's easy to assume these things happen somewhere else, but that's just not true. It's happening in our own backyards too. These are kids, just like yours and mine, trapped in unimaginable situations. We need to talk about it. We need to see it. Most importantly, we need to stop it. Human trafficking is a massive problem, and boys are frequently the target. Imagine being tricked or kidnapped, then forced into slavery. That's the reality for countless boys. Then there's forced military service. Children, some as young as 8 years old, are forced to become soldiers. They're given guns, trained to kill, and thrown into brutal conflicts. These are just two examples of the systematic abuse inflicted upon boys. The physical and psychological scars can last a lifetime, and it's happening on a global scale. Who's responsible for this? Sadly, it's often the people they should be able to trust. Family members, neighbors, even religious leaders. Sometimes it's organized crime looking for easy targets. Take the child soldiers in parts of Africa. They're often abducted by rebel groups, forced to commit atrocities they can't even comprehend. Or the boys forced into sex work in Southeast Asia, exploited by tourists and locals alike. This isn't just a problem over there, it's a human problem, and it demands a human response. We need to shine a light on these abuses, hold perpetrators accountable, and offer support to survivors. So, what can we do? First, awareness. We need to talk about this more, educate ourselves and others. Then, action. Support organizations fighting this, pressure governments to enact and enforce stronger laws. There are people out there fighting tirelessly to protect these boys. Social workers, law enforcement, NGOs, they're working to rescue victims, provide counseling, and bring the criminals to justice. It's a long, hard fight, but every step forward is a victory. We owe it to these boys, to all children, to create a world where they are safe, valued, and free. Let's make sure their stories don't stay hidden in the shadows.